Hello, good morning. Welcome to RaW Daily Show. I remember my humble self, Chukwuka Obelago. You can call me Chooks, you can call me Chok. Today is Friday, and today happens to be the end, not actually the end of the week, but the end of the working week for employees, people who work from 9 to 5 or 5 to 9, whatever it is you're working or whatever it is you're doing. Today's topic, I'll be talking about self-doubt and negative thoughts. Why am I talking about this? You see, part of our journey as human beings is we finding our purpose in life and working towards it. And most times those goals, those dreams or those paths we find ourselves are filled with a lot of challenges, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of adversities, and most times we get discouraged, or we look at our goals again and at our dreams again, and we wonder, are we really going to achieve this? Am I really going to get to this point in my life? Am I really going to become who I set out to be? Am I really going to be that guy who achieved and lived his life purpose? So number one challenge you normally have in terms of achieving our goals is what I call self-doubt. Okay, self-doubt and negative thoughts. We are the number one reason for our challenges. We are the number one reason for why we have not really achieved our goals and our dreams. Because we allow our own self, our own weaker side, our own noisy thoughts to interrupt our positive flow. And by doing that, we also send out vibrations out there to people who are of the same mindset, and they attract to you. They come towards you. They get attracted to you to a point that they start compounding the problem for you. See, there's law of attraction in what I know about law of attraction. You can't expect a positive flow or a positive minded person to be attracted to you if all you give out is negative thoughts, if all you radiate is negative thoughts. And most times, how do we attract people to ourselves? We attract people to ourselves by the vibrations you said. I don't know whether it's metaphysics or something, but even when we don't open our mouth to talk, even when we don't do things, even when we are just sitting down, sleeping, idle, or just working on our own, our minds are constantly communicating with other people without us knowing. Our minds are constantly being in vibration with other people that make people of like-minded side of like minds to be easily attracted to you. I don't know. Let me explain this for you. There are certain situations whereby you are in a room, you're a very positive-minded person, and somebody walks into the room, filled with maybe about 20 persons, and because the person is a stranger in the room, what he does in essence is to look at people's faces and now walk up to the very person he feels he can ask questions or he can relate with and get to, that will help him or her out. Do you think that person made that decision out of because her own intuition that, hey, this person is no? Part of his mind subconscious helped him make up that mind. Because why? Before he could even make that move, his mind is already vibrating at the same frequency with the person he's going to meet. I don't know if this makes sense to you. So let me just leave explaining that to you and just give you some examples. We all have set goals that we want to achieve, but most times we doubt ourselves. We question ourselves: am I really doing the right thing? Am I really going to achieve this with the set time I set for myself? Am I really going to actually become this person I set out to be? And most of the things that influence this too are also the people in our lives, our family, our friends, the books we read, the TVs we watch, the programs we're listening to on radio. All these things actually compound the problem for us and make us to have self-doubt first and think negative thoughts before we actually gain momentum and actually allowing the positive to flow through us. So I'll just jump straight to: how do you handle this? How do you handle self-doubt and negative thoughts? One, the first way for you to handle this is by accepting whatever challenge you are facing, whatever adversities you are facing. Be at home with the fact that yes, this happened. Anything that is negative, anything that has happened in my journey, be it mistake, be it anything, I'm at home with you, I'm at peace with you, and I'm willing to move forward from here. Because what this does for you is that it clears your mind. What this does for you is that it clears your mind to know that you're not fighting, because whatever it is you fight persists. Whatever it is that you resist persists. So it's best you accept whatever problems that you're facing, accept whatever challenge you're facing, accept whatever adversity you're going through. Then by accepting it, you are already at peace with that. You're no longer fighting it. Then the next thing is you find a kind of peace come over you and a clarity of mind for you to now take the next line of action. Now, your mind will just pick positive momentum if you don't feed it with positive stuff. Read positive news, read positive books, listen to positive programs on radio or audio tapes, hang around positive people, read positive quotes on a daily basis, read motivational stuff on a daily basis. Why? Because before you go out there to hustle for the day, you need to be in the right mindset for you to be able to do that. You can't allow your mind to be, you don't allow your mind to be on condition before going out there to face the day. Why? Because the moment you are stepping out of your door to go, the moment you're waking up for the day, the adversities for that day, whatever problem are already set in motion, waiting for you to encounter them. And by doing this, already you have the mindset so that whenever you face that particular adversity, you know that this challenge is not just here to weigh you down, that is here to help you grow as a person, to help you attain the highest level of personal growth, and for you to become a better person. Because just like the muscle, your muscle can't become huge like the rock if you don't strain it. If you don't accept the fact that you need to strain it for it to get bigger. Because it's only when you push it through tough times, it's only when you carry that weight that your muscles actually grow big and stronger. So once you fed your mind with positive stuff, the next thing you do is find a way to stay away from anything that will upset your mind to start having self-doubt or negative thoughts. I don't know if this makes sense. Find a way to stay away from those things. And one of the ways for you to stay away from those things is also the thoughts you have. The things you talk about, what content you post out on a daily basis, if you're on Facebook, what kind of posts do you share? Do you share every post that has to do with complaint, or do you share positive stuff? What words do you use? Are you a complainant? Are you someone who always have a positive word to say for any adversity that you face? So, you have to find a way to stay away from every noisy, negative, or negative person or things or information that is flowing around. Control what your mind absorbs. Because when you start doing these things, automatically, the things that feed your mind towards self-doubt will definitely drop. Okay? The last thing I want you to adopt is this. Stop being afraid. It's okay to have to be scared, but allowing fear to rule over you, is the height of self-doubt, or a height of whatever challenge you're going to face. Why? Because the moment you allow fear to grip you, you'll be amazed at what your mind can paint for you. The mind is a very powerful thing. Believe you me. I know what we experienced during the birth of my daughter. And just being afraid alone, having fear come over me at that particular point, start projecting images of things, of bad things. At that point, I knew that being afraid won't solve the problem for me. So stop allowing fear rule over you. Whenever you're scared about something, slow down. Look at that particular thing that you're afraid of. Accept the fact that, hey, this has happened. If it's a challenge, accept that this has happened. If it's something that's challenging you for you to become more, maybe something that you have to do to break your boundary, if it's something that involves you moving from a particular stage in life to another, embrace it. One moment you embrace it, that fear goes away. That fear leaves you, and you feel at peace, because when you take action despite what challenge you're facing, believe you me, you won't be surprised at who you become and the results that come after it. So, I hope these words of advice, I hope this program, I hope today's recording adds value to you. Because if it does, I would like you to keep on sticking around. There is more to come. Everyday basis, we're becoming better in ways on how to help you achieve your dreams, to help you achieve your goal, to help you become a better person while achieving your dreams. Because what I've come to find out is this: success doesn't really have to do with your bank account. It's who you become in the process that actually makes the difference. Because it's who you become in the process that actually changes your bank account. So, stay clear of self-doubt and negative thoughts. Control your thoughts, control your environment, control what you feed into your mind, and never allow fear rule over you. Have a great day. Love you all.